guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Laura Bakewell and Who Baked Things Pretty Well. Today I'm going to be showing you a recipe on how to make breadsticks. So all we're going to do is we're going to throw basically everything into our stand mixer bowl. So that would be our 2.5 cups of warm water. Then we have 2 tablespoons of instant yeast. So because I'm using instant, that's why we can just go ahead and throw everything into the bowl. If you're using active, you want to make sure that you go ahead and let that sit for about 5 minutes to froth up. Then I'm going to go ahead and add my 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. You can use canola oil or any other type of oil that is flavorless, basically. And then to this, we're going to add, we have 1 tablespoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar, and 6 cups of all-purpose flour. We're going to go ahead and add all that straight into the bowl. Just like that. So now we're going to put this on our stand mixer. And we're going to let this mix and knead for about 10 minutes. I'm going to put it on what like a low medium speed, so about level 3 on my mixer. And we're just going to let that mix for 10 minutes. Alright, so once your dough has been mixing for 10 minutes, we're going to go ahead and take it out. I'm just going to scrape it off of my hook. This, and then we'll move this out of the way. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and flour our surface really quick. And I do have my oven preheated to 350. So while I'm doing all of this, my oven is ready to go. Let's go ahead and get this dough out. Go. Alright, so I'm going to flour the top of this. And I'm going to roll it out to about somewhere between 1 inch and 1/2 inch. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to get into like a perfect square or anything. Alright. Alright, so once it's rolled out to about 1/2 inch, we're going to go ahead and cut these into about 1 inch wide strips. If you have a pizza cutter, it would work best here. If you don't, I'm just using a dough scraper or a bench scraper. All right, and then I'm also going to cut these. I think I'll cut them in half. There we go. Now if you want to, you can just go ahead and lay them down in a strip like this. I have a half sheet pan and I sprayed it with some baking spray, and I do have a silicone sheet underneath. You don't have to have the silicone sheet, but if you are going to have the silicone sheet or parchment paper, make sure you spray it. And I'm just going to do a little twist. Nothing too crazy. And you don't have to worry about these being too close together. Just go ahead and put them right next to each other. We're going to fill up this pan. Goes in there. So they're really nice and close and tight. I'm going to go ahead and take some butter and melt it. I'm just going to take about 1/4 of a stick of butter and melt it. And while I'm melting this butter, I'm going to go ahead and clean up my area. All right, so I got about 1/4 of a cup of butter. I'm just going to go ahead and brush all of these. You just want to make sure that they're completely covered. So that's all ready to go. I am going to take a little bit of garlic salt and put it on just half of these. I'm just going to do a nice light sprinkle. Just like that, and then also top it with a little bit of parsley. All right. And now these are going to go into the oven at 350 for about somewhere between 20 and 22 minutes. You want it to be lightly golden brown, but you don't want to be too dark brown because then breadsticks will be like hard cracker breadsticks. So let's pop these in the oven. All right, guys, and here are our breadsticks. Ooh, they look so good. Nice and thick, fluffy. Perfect. Now I'm sure you could have put like an egg wash or something on this, or you could have probably put more butter on after it was like halfway baked. That probably would have brought the color a little bit more, but I think they're going to be delicious anyway. Just going to tear off a little piece. That's good. Robin thinks so too. Thank you for joining me in the kitchen today, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe down below, and I will see you next time. Bye!